Hi, I'm Joseph.
And I'm Kayla.
And this is the Not Lovers Podcast.
Okay.
Hi, everyone. We're back. Woo. Again. What do I say? We're back for another episode. I kind of got over that. It was annoying.
Yes.
So,
it was annoying.
We're back, and we are doing this socially distant. So, Kayla, tell them what you've recently got.
I got a microphone so that I can record from home. So that means we can record more often.
I know, we can actually do a weekly podcast.
Yeah, like
instead of like a, we'll try. We say this a lot, but now we actually have it.
We'll record like 4 at a time, then drop them all, and then be like, nah, let's not, like, can't record for like another 2 months, and then we'll drop some more. So it was more like a monthly podcast.
It was sometimes it was weekly and sometimes it was not, but now we can do weekly. It's our first one to test, so now I have to edit again because the last few episodes I've not had to edit because I just straight recorded from the program and uploaded from there. And now this one I will have to, because what I think it does is it locally records us so the audio quality will stay the same instead of trying to transmit it through internet. I hope that's how it does it. We'll find out when I post it. But I'll actually have to like sit down and edit now, which isn't that hard, honestly, but it takes like an hour out of my day.
Well, at least you know with this one you have to just edit out like the first part of it where we were just like talking. So at least that part's easy, but after that
yeah, I wrote down the marker for me too. So
okay, cool.
I came home today and I gotta tell everyone, and I was really, really, really tired. Like, I was exhausted. I was going to take a nap. And I did. And in the past few days, I've heard, like, this buzzing noise. And I figured it was... Okay, what I'm talking about, I just found.
Uh-oh. What is it?
Oh, okay. If it moves, I'm done.
Oh, no.
So I've been hearing this buzzing noise.
Is it a wasp?
And I was like, yes, it's a wasp.
No.
And I was like, what is this noise? And so, like, for the past few days, I've just ignored it, you know?
Yeah.
And I was sleeping, and then I heard this buzzing, and I look up, and it's like this big wasp, like this wasp. I can see it. Like, right, I just saw where it is now. And I haven't seen it all, like, since I woke back. So I immediately ran. I grabbed my iPad because it was in my hands, like, right next to me. And I, like, ran to the bedroom and texted Zach and was like, there's a killer wasp in the living room. I'm quarantined.
What is it, the killer hornets or whatever?
Literally talking about it, I look over, and on the patio door, it is on a blind.
No. Get a shoe.
My problem is it looked really angry earlier, and it was gonna eat and attack me. and
we'll get a shoe now if he's on the...
Hey, Zach! Come here. This is live. This would have been a good live podcast. You know my friend that I was talking to you about earlier? Yeah.
He's on the blinds.
Oh. No, no, I'm not. How do we kill that?
Hit it with a shoe.
Zach, if that flies, I cannot be in here. I will scream. You have to, like, make sure he's contained. Like, where he can't. I mean, he can sting you, but... I hate where my camera is. I look so fat. Speaking of being fat, while he deals with that, and I might scream. Are we out of it? If there are none in there, yes. Just use a towel. It's okay. We'll just sacrifice the towel. It's worth it. There's towels there. Use the bottom one. It's crappier. Oh my God, Kayla. If only you could see. I should move the camera.
I can't even see your camera.
Oh.
It's not turned
Oh,
on.
oh my god.
Well.
Did you get it? Yep. Is it dead? Did you kill it? Ew.
You believe me now?
You should have ASMR'd the... Was it it?
Mm-hmm.
How did he kill it?
Ew, get away from me.
I'm throwing it down the toilet.
No, he's not. He's gonna chase you.
That was gross. I heard it pop.
Ew. How did he kill it?
He just grabbed it with a towel.
Ooh.
I'm glad he did it. I couldn't have done that.
No.
I'm normally the one that kill bugs, but bugs that can sting me. He threw the towel on me. That's fucking rude.
Ew.
Go back to the room. I don't need you anymore.
You called me for help, and now I helped. Okay.
Thank you. Services are no longer needed. Do I keep that in the podcast or not?
That's up to you. I don't think
That
it's
was
funny.
just that was so funny because like I literally looked, like I was talking about it. I was like, oh, let me get ready to talk about my wasp, and I look because I hadn't seen it since I went into the bedroom, and I see it just like
chilling.
grasped on.
I hope y'all don't have like a nest out on the patio or something somewhere.
I have no idea because we haven't been out there, so I have no idea where it came from.
Oh, that Zach usually goes out there and talks on the phone.
Yeah, lately.
No.
If it's been in here, it's been in here for a minute. It was
Oh.
hungry. It was gonna eat me. So, that was... Anyway,
Joey's
that's basically
adventure
how I
with the
reacted.
wasps.
I ran into the room because I was like... It looked like it looked like it was angry. Like it was not playing.
Yeah.
And now it's dead.
Probably
so, sorry,
was
dude.
if it was trapped in there.
Yeah, he was probably ready to, like, sting and eat me. I don't know.
Maybe so.
I was so tired, though. I was so mad because it woke me up from my nap. That's how loud his buzzing was. It, like, woke me up, and I, like, looked up over by, like, the picture I have above where, like, all my mugs and stuff are.
Oh,
it was, like,
yeah.
all over that. And I was like... And now he's dead, so I can...
Sleep
I was
in
going to
peace
be
tonight.
up all night about it.
Yeah,
so
now
now
you
I'm
can
like...
sleep in peace.
I know, he's going to... I'm like, ooh, he better not have a nest up in here.
Totally.
I'm
That's
kind
all
of
that's
worried,
good.
like, about the, like, chimney. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, that was
is
my
how
other
he came
thought.
in?
Well, if they usually have like a little grate or something on top of it, I would think not. But I don't know. I don't know what they have up there. So yeah, you could have gotten in
Find
anywhere.
out. So I'm just
Ooh.
gonna pretend like he's the only one, and he just flew in, and
Yep.
you know that was that. Anyway, that's my wasp story that turned into something way more than I thought it was. Oh Lord! And then now I'm about to have a few days off, and I don't have to worry about them.
Lucky you. Now you just have to worry about your
What am I gonna
homework.
do with my days off? I don't know.
Your homework.
I've already done it. I mean, I'll go to class, so I'll probably get more. But
Oh yeah, that's true. You still have to do
the iPad has been great. I do like
Mhm.
all my schoolwork on it.
Oh, Zach plays Candy Crush on it.
Yeah, he does. He has taken it over with Candy Crush. I got a new oh god. I got a new screen protector on it. I think I told you, but
I think you did.
and it's all nice and matte, so I don't get my fingerprints
yeah.
all over it.
I think you were
And I've been
telling me.
using it to cook recipes because I've been cooking.
Oh yeah, tell us about that. Like, what did you make the other day?
So, yeah. So the first night of cooking, made. God, what did I make? Oh yeah, I made Italian meatballs and then like this Moroccan red pepper kind of thing, peppery. Roasted peppers, that's what it is. And then I put it on top of the meatballs, and that was delicious. And then the other night we had barbecue pizza, but it was like Weight Watcher friendly kind of thing. So we used 6-inch tortillas, and then you roast them, or like you like put them in the oven and bake them. But and then you get your chicken, and then some barbecue sauce, and then red onion, and yeah, you did think they were tacos, but they were not. They were not. They would have been good tacos too.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna make French onion soup through my slow cooker, so I don't really consider that really cooking. Like, I'm just slicing an onion and moving on. Pretty much, for the most part. So I need to make that before the onions go bad. So I think tomorrow, since I'm home, I'll make it. I'll just have it cooking so I can smell it.
That'd be good.
I was gonna make it today, but I was just so tired.
I need to find something to do with my slow cooker.
I know. I'm always like wanting to. I've bought that slow cooker, and I think we've used it twice.
I do have some chicken and some barbecue sauce. Maybe I'll do like some barbecue chicken tomorrow.
Gotta get that Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce.
Bingo, that's what I have.
That's so good. That's like my favorite. That's what we use.
Same, that's what I use.
Yeah, and Zach taught me how to cook a chicken, which is chicken breast, which is very basic. But if anyone knows me, I'm not a cook.
It's a step.
It is, and I can probably do it myself, I think.
Probably
it was delicious, and I made it. He just told me, like, hey, do this now. Okay, do this now. So
I'm very proud of you.
I'm ready to cook it again. We have plenty. Like, I could make that barbecue dish again, like 10 times over.
That would be good.
I have, like, pressure, like, right here.
Right where? I can't see you.
Right in, like, above my nose.
Oh.
I'm, like, COVID.
You got the Rona.
That's what people say how it starts.
Ew.
I think I'm just tired, though. Whatever. You would know by then if I had corona. It's like a week from now.
Yeah, that is.
Then that's fine. Now. You don't have to come over. I wouldn't want you to come over. No, but I think I'm just tired because the last 2 nights I like stayed up late, like till midnight, and then got up at 4 a.m. like each night.
Yeah.
So,
probably, yeah.
Or each morning. So like I only got like a total of 8 hours sleep in like 2 days.
Yeah. Then yeah.
And then I worked all day.
A pressure headache from being tired.
Yeah. And I'm not like exhausted. Like I can get up and do stuff. So, like, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've been trying to do my Weight Watchers, but I started the week off really bad because we went to Bone Daddy's. You know, like, I did get a salad, but even that's like not cutting it there. Like, because their salad's like with barbecue chicken and you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And I think I got like smoked chicken and then put barbecue sauce on it because I wasn't about to do it without barbecue sauce. So when I start off because my Monday is like my start date, my weigh-in day and all that. So when I start my Mondays off bad, the rest I can't. Like the rest of the week, I just like I did good for like I would say like Tuesday through like Thursday.
Yeah.
Probably Friday, maybe Friday. I did like okay. I could have done better, but like I was within my like point range or whatever. But then like Saturday, Sunday, like today I went to In-N-Out and got a double burger and fries and a shake. Like
that's how quarantine was for me. Like I was doing good, still meal prepping and shit like that, and then it just kind of, what's the point? I'm just sitting on my couch. So then everything that I was doing just kind of went out the door ever since. And I've just been eating junk.
That, and I haven't done any exercise this week, so I really need to I usually do my walks, but for some reason just this week I didn't. I don't know. I prioritize like being social above everything else. And I don't think next week I'm gonna, I mean, I don't necessarily regret it, but like I'm gonna be pretty mad if I weigh in tomorrow and I gained weight. I don't think I will because I think I did good enough like during the week.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was
just
gonna say
save myself.
Yeah, I was gonna say too. Y'all had that really
or
good
stay the
weather
same.
This week. You could have been walking this week.
I know. I don't remember. Like I just didn't. I guess I just didn't take the time to like do it. And I was also tired, so like when I got home, I was like, I'm over it. Yeah. And usually when it's super nice weather, the park is just like uber crowded, and I just don't feel like dealing with it because there's just so many bikes, and you're just like, I feel like I'm constantly trying to get run over.
True.
When I'm there and it's so busy. Because, like, the weather for the rest of the week is in the 70s, and Well, not really. It's in the 80s. I'm a liar.
This
It's in the
week?
80s for the rest of the week. Yeah.
Must be nice.
And then
Let's see what it's
Wednesday
supposed
and
to be
Thursday
here.
have a chance of storms.
Well, we never got that cold front y'all got.
It only
like,
lasted
stopped.
2 days. Because it was like 90 something today, and I was like, okay, what happened? Like, that cold front lasted all but 2 days, and it was so nice outside.
At least you got one. Like I said, it stopped. They like hit a wall like right at 35 and just stopped. Everyone else but Houston got a cold front.
I think I'd rather just not get it, because then it just teased me. Like, I'm just being teased of good weather, and then they're like, nope, never mind, turn the heat back up. Although I did get to go to a hot tub twice, so it was cool enough to go into a hot tub, and that was super nice. I was a big fan.
I got a couple packages in the mail the other day, and I was like walking up to go get them, and like nobody was at the pool. I was like, today would be a good day to sit by the pool or sit in the pool. And so since I'm working from home this week, I'm like, maybe I should go spend my lunch break sitting in the pool, since it'll be hot enough and the pool's open still.
That would be nice. I don't even know what your pool looks like.
Yeah, I don't think we ever went over there. But it's cute. It's got little chairs in the water and a little waterfall and stuff. I'll send you pictures.
That's how Hannah's is. They have like,
Yeah.
well, theirs is weird. Theirs isn't deep enough for me. It only goes to 4 feet. I'm like,
I don't remember how deep.
I want like at least 6 feet. Like, you need at least a 6 feet deep pool.
I want to say
I don't even think here is 6 feet. I haven't even gone into the pool here.
I don't think most apartments have 6 feet. I think for like insurance purposes, I think they only have like 4 or 5 feet. Because I
At
mean,
least
that way
5
most
or
people can just like stand up.
I don't want to stand. I want to swim. That's the whole thing.
I don't remember. I've only been to the pool like a couple times here. But yeah, I don't remember like what the. So when I go over there this week, it's closed Monday for cleaning, but then it's open the rest of the week. So I'll let you know, and I'll send you pictures too. And it's cute because it's got little
Yeah,
palm
I'm
trees and
curious to
stuff,
see.
because palm trees can live down here.
That's cute.
Mm-hmm.
I've never swam at ours. It's just kind of it's too small for
Yeah.
the amount of people that live here, and there's
That's
always
exactly what
people
I was
in
gonna
it.
say.
So
Yeah. Well, the next
I'm
time you
like-
come down here, there's like never anybody at my pool, so we can go swimming. And apparently it's open year round, because I called to ask one time. It was like back in like March, I think, beginning of March before everything shut down. Like I had a friend come down with her son, and he wanted to go swimming so badly. So I called to ask them if the pool was open, and the lady in the front office so rudely told me, "Oh, it's open year round." I was like, "Oh, okay." So next time you come down, it's never too cold down here, so we can probably go swimming.
that's the truth.
Yeah, because even in December, it's
probably
like
will.
not that cold.
I love swimming. It's good weight loss to swim, but then it just makes me hungry. Then I'm like, ugh.
Right.
But I definitely need to get back out exercising. Hopefully, I might go out tomorrow, depending on how the weather is. It says to be in like the upper 80s.
That's good.
86 is supposed to be the high tomorrow. And then I'm really excited because on Tuesday is Apple announcement day.
Are you gonna get the new iPhone?
You know, which is a dangerous day for me. Yes, I am. I mean, I don't know. They say it won't ship and stuff until October, the end of October or November.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I will be on the bandwagon, the bandwagon, pretty quick. I'm telling you. I've been
because I
waiting for this
remember
moment.
when they announced the XS Max, even the X ones, I remember you were like, "I gotta get it," and you were like on the website like that night or the next day, like getting
That's
it.
gonna be me this time because I did that for the 10,
Yeah.
and then I got it for the 10X, the one I have now, which is the 10S Max.
Yeah, I have
I was
the
on
11
there.
Pro.
I was like,
Max,
I'm gonna
and
be the
love it.
first. And then this is my favorite iPhone I've ever had, but it is time. Because if they change the design, I'm really for it. Because it looks like the old, from what the rumors are, it's going to be that old square design like the 4s were and the 5s were. So I'm 100% for it. And then I can get the nicer camera, which of course this camera is still good, but I want to get the nicer camera.
Will it have the home button like the old ones, or will it just still be the...
No, I think it's still going to be the same as these, which I like Face ID.
Yeah, I do too.
I think it's better than when it's definitely better when I had the 10. The only thing I don't like with it is that it won't show me like what my notifications say unless like I'm looking at it, and that really annoys me.
Oh yeah, I mean,
like,
there's
it doesn't
a way to
show.
change
I'm sure
that,
there's a setting. I'm sure there is, but I don't need people reading my notifications. So
true story. That's why I've not changed mine. The only thing that
I just
annoys
think that's annoying.
Yeah, the only thing that annoys me is it doesn't work if you're wearing a mask.
I know, but I heard that they may be working on an update. But I haven't. Work. I don't know. But I think, I mean, is it even worth how long are we gonna have masks on?
I know we're
is
not
it worth
gonna,
putting all that money in developing?
Right. Yeah. Hopefully we won't have to wear masks.
My emoji has a mask.
Oh, does he? I don't use the emojis enough to I don't know, to change mine.
I use it on people's profile pictures now. So instead of the picture, well, it depends because I have the beta iOS thing.
Oh,
so now you can have people at the top or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And I can put either an emoji. I've only made one person an emoji because it's just a lot of work to make somebody. And then I have other people of different colors. So you're purple.
Yay! I still.
Because
I
removed your Medea picture.
I was about to say, I don't think I'm ever gonna change your picture that's in my phone.
I don't think. It looked real weird on my thing, and I was like, I can't be staring at this all the time.
Can't be staring at Medea all the time.
I might bring her back. We'll see. I might find a different picture.
Yeah,
that was so funny. I don't remember why I did that. You call and I'm this big Medea picture pop up on my phone. People would be like, "What? Who is calling you?"
Well, that's mine. It's
Medea.
It's Daffy Duck. I think it's Daffy Duck. He's all I don't even remember. It was a meme that was when you're listening to Beyonce or whatever. I don't even remember. He's all sassy though.
Sassy France. That's me.
It just cracks me up.
I'm a little sassy. Fat and sassy. I recently met up with an old high school. Well, we were really friends we went to high school together, but we weren't friends until after high school. And I met up. I saw her at a store, and she's like, "What are you up to?" I was like, just getting fat and sassy. She was like, "Me too," and I'm like, that's what happens. I'm trying to lose weight, but it is a struggle. I hope I really didn't gain any weight. I'm gonna be really mad tomorrow if I gain weight.
My mom told me today, she's like, "Well, when you lose all that weight and you're skinny," I was like, "That ain't gonna happen anytime soon, Mama." I was like, "I wish it would, but that's not gonna happen anytime soon." I'm working.
I think there's just something that you get to the point where you just I don't get these people that lose 100 pounds and they're buff as heck. I'm like, how do you do that?
Right, yeah.
How do you just it's like they turned a switch and all of a sudden it was bam.
Yeah.
Like that one TikTok guy from that does the Disney stuff.
Disney stuff.
I think you I think you follow him because we've both sent stuff. He always does cosplay.
Patrick?
And no, it's on TikTok. I've sent you his TikToks before.
I'll have to take a look here in a minute.
I don't remember. I don't know what it is. I don't know what any TikToker's name is. I just know that I follow them. Anyway, moving on from the TikTok. I love TikTok. but
Same.
I try not to be on it a lot. Because then it just sucks you into that rabbit hole.
Yes, I'm on there. I used to be on there for, like, hours. Like, when quarantine first started and everything like that, like, I was on there for hours. That and Animal Crossing, like, occupied my time all the time.
I know, I'm almost like, can we have, like, a second quarantine and unemployment checks? That really helped me out.
I mean, I wouldn't know. I never got unemployment checks. So, thankfully, I was able to keep my job during all of it. So...
I got the checks. Even though, well, I got, like, reduced hours.
Yeah, because you went from full-time to part-time pretty much.
Yep, which was fine by me. And then I worked from home, which was fine. And I don't know if I'd rather, like, just not work from home and just not work. If it happened again, I would think I would just rather, like, not work and be like, I'll see you when we return.
Yeah.
Because there are people out here making more money than me right now, and they're not working, and I'm working.
Exactly.
Which is fine. I think it was a good thing. Anyway, but I'm feeling like people in Texas, like, it just feels almost like not completely normal, but, like,
pretty much normal, though.
we're, like, close to normal. Like, I don't know if we should be, but, like, that's what it feels like. It feels like wearing a mask you gotta do, so, like, that's not normal. But at this point, it's, like, become normal.
Yeah.
Like, I'm used to it. It doesn't really bother me. It never really bothered me to begin with. But, it just feels like I just get used to it. I'm like, oh, okay. Here's my mask. Make sure I have my mask.
Mm-hmm.
Put it on. Move on.
Yeah.
But it's just weird, like, because, like, if you think about it, there's, like, places that, like, their restaurants aren't even open, or they're barely open, and like, our restaurants have been open for months.
California, like, parts of their, like, the state, like, their restaurants for the inside dining just now opened up.
Yeah, and that's how New York is. They just opened up at, like, 25%, and New Jersey a few weeks ago started, so
whereas
it's just,
we've had that for, like, a couple months now.
I know. I'm like, I feel like we're, like, in different worlds, because... And now our cases aren't spiking. It's like Oklahoma's spiking, and, you know, a lot of the Midwest states are spiking at this point right now. And I'm like, well, our spike's over because I guess we gave it to everybody, and now, you know.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy because, like, I mean, you know, I feel like I've only known, like, 2 people that have directly gotten it, like, knowingly got it, I guess.
Yeah.
And even then, they don't live here. They live in Indiana, so... Like, I don't know anyone direct that has gotten it.
Yeah, same here.
And I'm, like, thankful, because that means that, like, a lot of other people haven't gotten it. But I do know people that have known people that have gotten it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for sure. So, I don't know. But it just feels like it's kind of normal here, and for the most part.
Yeah, the masks
and
and
I
stuff.
just wonder how long, like, masks and stuff are gonna last.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, like, hopefully not too much longer, but I foresee it lasting at least a few more months.
I think it won't, not until a treatment or something. I feel like what's gonna happen is once the, you know, either a treatment is proven to work or there's a vaccine, like, then they'll be like, okay, you know, you can go back. But then I'm like, how often are we going to do this?
Yeah.
It's crazy that we are living through this time. Like, this is going to be like in a history book 20 years from now. You know?
Exactly.
And kids are going to be like, oh my God, you're old. You lived through Corona.
My sister.
And I'd be like, well, it was the time that we just made jokes on the internet the whole time about it.
And our president was telling us to drink bleach.
Yes, and our country is more divided than ever.
Yeah.
Than ever before.
My sister-in-law is a history teacher, so I'm curious to see how that's going to go when she has to teach that in a few years.
I know.
She's like, we're going to skip this chapter.
Right. You were all dumb because you had to be online taught by your parents. So I feel bad for all these students. I'm like, they're not getting an education, like, truly.
Truly, yeah.
Like, at least, like, I feel like it could eventually be, like, a way to do it, but it's just so rushed. Mm-hmm. And, like, just no one knows what's going on. And, parents are teachers, but they're not teachers, like,
Exactly, yeah.
And then there's definitely some parents I know, I'm like, I hope you're not teaching your children, because I'm concerned you even have children.
Truly, though.
I'm like, oh, okay. Just feel bad for all these parents out here.
I know. It makes me glad that I don't have kids that are school age. I mean, I don't have kids anyways, but surely glad that I don't have kids that are school age.
I feel like it wouldn't be bad if they were, like, in high school. You'd be like, chill,
Yeah.
You'd be like, okay, you're fine.
Teach
whatever.
Yourself,
Just do your homework. And then, but, like, if I had, like, a middle schooler or
an elementary school kid.
Imagine, like, them, they're trying to figure each other out, and they're not getting any of, like, the social stuff that you normally get to help you with any of that.
Yeah.
And that's just gonna...
nuts. If I was, like, in
I
school
just wonder...
now, I'd go nuts.
I know. I'd be feeling, probably. I'd be like,
I mean, same. And I mean, like, when we were growing up, it was like there was 4 of us, and we only had 1 computer. So, I mean, like, my family would have been screwed. Like, there'd been 4 of us fighting over a freaking computer. I mean, also...
Well, back then you didn't,
Yeah, computers weren't as, like, readily, like, available as they are today, but still, like...
I don't know, imagine if this happened when we were growing up. It would have been, like, terrible.
Yeah.
I just wonder what it's going to do in, like, 5 years. Like, what are we going to see from, like, these kids that grew up right now? Because they're just, like, they're not getting any of the social...
interaction or anything like that.
Normal things. I mean, like, thank God they have FaceTime and stuff like that for their friends.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like... Even in, like, high school, like, I don't know. I don't know.
You're not getting the normal
I guess maybe there's less
stuff.
Drama. How could you have drama? You're stuck at home.
They got the internet, so that's probably how they got drama now.
Oh, you're right. It's going to be interesting, I think, to see, how it affects kids and how it affects education in the future.
Mm-hmm.
There aren't going to be no snow days anymore, I can tell you that. They're going to be like, online.
That's for sure. Yep, online. Zoom meeting.
Even then, snow days are great days. I would be so sad, like, if I didn't have snow days. That was, like, the best. We're like, oh, it's going to freeze over tonight. We got to watch the news in the morning. You just, like, wait for your school district.
Were you? Probably not. It's going to make me feel really old. Because I know you grew up in, like, the Arlington school district, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Were you in school yet? Like I said, probably not. Well, that one year when they had Saturday school as a makeup day for a snow day?
I vaguely remember something like that, but I don't know if I just heard about it or if I
was in, like, the 6th grade, I feel like.
Oh, so I would have, like, just born.
Shut up! You're not that much younger than me. That's why I was like, I wasn't sure. I didn't know if you'd be, like, kindergarten or what. I didn't remember. Like,
if you were in 6th grade, I probably didn't live in Arlington when you were in 6th grade because I moved in at 4th grade.
Okay,
and you're older than that.
Probably not then.
I think I remember hearing about it.
Yeah, because for a long time, Arlington had it set up where, like, because, you have to make up the snow days at the end of the year. And they had one snow day makeup day, like, with a random-ass Saturday in the spring. And then, because they couldn't go past, like, a certain day in, like, May or June. I think it was back when we got out in May. And they couldn't go past Memorial Day, I feel like. And so they only had, like, 2 extra days scheduled at the end of the year for snow days, and then, like, an extra random ass Saturday, like, somewhere in there. And we had, like, 3 or 4 days of snow, So we ended up having to go to school on a Saturday, and it was like nobody went to school, and it was only for like a half day, and everybody was like, what's the point of being here? It was so dramatic. And then, yeah, after that, Arlington was like, ooh, we're not doing that no more. We'll make it up another way.
Waste of time.
Yeah, because, like, you made the teachers come in on their days off, all the kids came in, like, it was inconvenient for the parents, because, yeah, most of the kids didn't even come to school that day. It was wild. And, like, all we did was, like, watch a movie. And then, like I said, we were only there, like, half a day. My parents were like, yep, we all going to school. I was like, no. And I remember one of my friends, I was like, why weren't you here on Saturday? She was like, oh, my mom didn't make me go to school on Saturday. Are you crazy? It's like, lucky.
No, ma'am, no how.
So, yeah.
Remember they used to make us, like,
Saturdays
come in on, like, exam days?
Oh, yeah.
But
You need to go for, like, second period or whatever.
yeah, no one did that. No one. We all just, like, skipped that class and took an absence or whatever. I'm like, why not doing that? Like, I have nothing to do, so I'm gonna go. They're like, you're gonna be in the cafeteria. I'm like, no, I'm not.
Right, yeah.
I think it was like, I feel like it was like senior year, and like the underclass, like everyone else had to take exams or STAR test or whatever.
Oh, STAR testing, yeah, probably.
And they're
yeah,
like,
because
you guys need to meet.
out of
I'm
it.
like, I am not coming in here to sit in the cafeteria for no reason. I can drive myself. I will drive myself when class starts, because
Yeah.
why am I in this cafeteria, first of all?
Yeah,
that was the
'cause
dumbest thing.
They didn't make us come until, like, I want to say it was like 11:30 or something like that. So we didn't have to be there till like 11:30. And then even then we had like all 4 classes during the day, but they were like 30-minute classes. So it was like pointless to even be there to begin with. I'm like, why are we here?
Stupid class. School was just ridiculous. I mean, I was talking to somebody and I was like, I could relive senior year of high school, but I wouldn't want to relive anything else.
Oh, yeah.
I like senior year. Senior year was fun.
Yeah, my senior year was fun. I only had 3 classes a day, so I was done with school by like 12:30 every day. So I just go home and go to sleep, or like go home and do nothing, or yeah. I mean, it was fun, but I definitely would only do senior year. I would not do any other year of high school.
I'm ready to graduate from college. It's weird though, because I'm only taking 2 classes, so like,
Yeah, I'm so
I
used
feel
to
like I
taking,
should be busy
4.
doing something,
Yeah.
and I'm like not.
That's why I was like telling you could do your homework while you're at home, but and then you said you were already done. I was like, oh yeah, you're only taking 2 classes.
Yeah, normally I'm like crazy, like I mean, it's gonna get worse as it gets on. And I'm gonna have like, but like I'm able to do it all on my off day and just like be done. The only thing that's hard is like the Wednesday, because I have Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays off. So on the Wednesday when they assign stuff that's due like Friday or it's due like the following Monday, that's kind of harder to get done, but I can still get it done. And then now I'm just like in a mode where I'm like, I just need to relax because I've
You
worked.
get that senioritis.
I've not even that. It's just like I've worked like and done school for so long. Like I haven't had time off. Like I've done it through the summer, like for like 2.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
And so now I'm just like tired. Like I'm tired. I'm gonna take advantage of the time to myself. This is a self-reflection year. of 20, because last semester sucked. The summer was fine. Summer was annoying, but fine.
Yeah.
And the spring with COVID-19, it just was like wildly stressful.
Oh yeah.
And it was just like school with the added stress of work, with the added stress of COVID-19, with the added stress of my tonsillectomy, with the added stress of of classes being like shortened and having to do more stuff in a short time. It was just like wild. And so like right now I just am constantly in a state of like, did I miss something? Am I supposed to turn something in? And I'm like, no, I did it all. And I like, go and look. So I have like an anxiety like that I'm forgetting to do an assignment. And I'm like, no, I did it. Like, no, I got that done.
I feel that.
I'm like, this is weird.
Yeah.
Like, I already done what I need to do. And then I'm like, was stuff, like, is this easy? Or I'm just like, was stuff always this easy to do and I just had too much to do? Like, I'm so confused. But it will get, at least in one of my classes, it will get more, like, involved. But where I feel like just right now where I'm, like, not involved at all. And eventually I'll have to start reading the textbook, which it wasn't even required to get the textbook till, like, this week. So that will help take up a little bit of time, which is nice that I have to be able to do with 3 days off. Thank goodness.
True story.
That helps too. 3 days off helps a lot.
I bet so.
So I can just come home. Although I don't like taking naps because I have to be up at like 4 in the morning, and if I take a nap, it like real screws me up. Like then I can't go to bed till like midnight, and then I get into this like cycle. Less than 4 hours of sleep, and like that's what I was running on today, and I was just like, and yet like for 2 days, and I'm just like my body like at work today, I was like, oh my god, I was gonna stay a little later today, and then like I was like I can't, like I would, but like I literally can't, like I'm gonna fall asleep at my desk if I don't go home right now. And so I like left, and I came home and took a nap, and then was awakened by the demon wasp.
Oh yes. The demon wasp
Which
that
we all
is no
heard
longer
that
there
trauma.
to haunt your dreams.
I know. So I'm just like in a constant state of feeling I forgot to do something, and I just get, in my days off, I just get so excited for it.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, finally, yay. Last Monday was nice because I didn't have class, but this Monday I do have a class. Yeah.
And you got to hang out for a while.
I know, it was so nice. I didn't have to worry about listening to a boring lecture.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, I already forgot.
Actually, the last class, the one on Wednesday made no sense. It was just crazy. And actually, are you there? Oh.
Yeah, I muted my mic because
like,
I sneezed.
Oh, I was wondering when you were like, I'll cut it out, don't worry.
I was like, oh, let me see if this works.
It did, because I was like, where'd she go? It's like, hello.
I had to sneeze.
Because there's like a slight hum in the background, so like when you mute it, you can like tell.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I mean, it's not like a bad hum. It's just like you can just tell, like, oh, where'd she go? Someone came and got Kayla. They took her.
I was kidnapped for half a second.
Anyway, so the class, this lecture was utterly pointless, and I was like out doing something, so I just had the lecture on like my phone, and like was just listening to it on my phone, and then my phone died.
Oh no!
So then I had to like plug it back in whenever I could, and I finished up the lecture, and I got my attendance taken at the very end. So even though I wasn't there for half of it, but from what it sounded like, it was pointless. Because we have like a class group meet, and I live for this group meet. It is so funny.
Really? What happened?
So like in this class, like normally, it's like your final, it's like your capstone course or whatever, and you're supposed to have like a real client. Well, like with COVID-19, it didn't work out for us to get like a real client. Yeah. So now our client is the university, which is like a real client. Like they're a real business, but it's just like super lame. Like I don't want to, like I want to get like actual experience with a company, but it's okay. I'm like not even that mad about it. But some people are more salty about it than I am. And this group meeting was like blowing up when they announced it, and they were like, and then someone was like, "I'm so disappointed," and like they spoke up about it. And then some people were like, "I feel like we're just doing work for them for free," and I'm like, Yeah,
they
that's
should
like
be paying for your
even
class.
like I'm like, even if you had a real client, you'd be doing that. Like, you're doing
True.
it for free. You're not getting paid.
Yeah.
I'm like, but you're gonna get the experience, and that's all you need. So, quit
True.
whining. My opinion: quit whining. Get over it. It's not that big a deal. But like, I was living for the screaming. They were just going off, and I just thought it was so funny. And they like spoke up to like the professors, and we're like, we're just disappointed. And the professors were like just defending it or whatever. And I'm just like, dude, like, it was COVID-19. First of all, this class wasn't made to be online. They had to revert it to be online. I was like, so now you had to have group work, which is online, which is hard to do.
Yeah.
Like, that's even worse, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then, you know, they couldn't get a client because what client is dealing with this right now? You know, they're dealing with other stuff. So, like, truly to me, I just think everyone's being super dramatic about it. Like, I get it. Like, it's disappointing, but, like, it was just more like oh, that sucks. And, like, move on. And they were making, like, a bigger deal out of it than it really was. So it was just some tea. I was just sipping on my tea, like, reading this group me through this class. And I just thought it was literally, it's hilarious. But the meeting was kind of stupid. It was like, I'm ready to, like, learn something. And I feel like it's been 3 weeks and I haven't, like, learned anything. Other than this group B page, people getting mad. But we had to, like, pick groups, and, like, the groups, they had to pick team leaders, and the team leaders had to, like, hire you into the group. I was like, what is this? So I had to submit a resume.
What the heck?
And, like, submit a LinkedIn, like, page. And I'm like, we're doing the most here because this is not it. Like, I had to submit a stupid resume.
So, like, what happens if you submit your resume and all that stuff? They're like, no, we don't want you in our group.
And no one picks you. That's what I thought. I got picked. Like, my first choice, I got picked because, like, I'm pretty cool.
And who's doing the picking?
It's the person. The team leader picks you, like,
But
and
how
it was
are
funny
they
because, like,
designated team leader? The professor just picks up?
I guess they, like, volunteer. Like, that's where my, like, in the class that I cut out a little bit.
Oh, okay.
And they had to, like, volunteer for it, and then they had to advocate why they would be a good team leader and why you should be on their team. And the professors gave them maybe 1 minute to prepare. And so, like, it was so funny. They were just, like, making things up. They were like, if you were on my team, blah, blah, blah. And, yeah. And the person that is my team leader, I worked with her on a project like 2 years ago, or like 3 semesters ago in the class.
Oh,
so, like,
okay.
I've already worked with her, and we did good on that assignment. So I was like, hey, what's that? We did good before, so let's be good now. And so I'm on her team, and she's a good team leader. So I'm excited for that, but I just thought it was a little ridiculous. I'm like, this is not teaching me real world experience. First of all, I have a job, so I know how to interview for a job.
Right.
Like, I don't need, and it's really just favoritism, to be honest. But because, like, they don't care. They're just like, oh, be on my team. And then someone did not have a team, and I was like, that's awkward.
Right, that would be awkward.
I was like, the first day, I was like, hey, I need to be on a team. Hey, thanks, accept. I was like, oh, good. Because it gave me, like, anxiety. I was like, oh, God, what if I don't get picked? Because I don't really know, like, other than her, I don't know anyone else in that class. Like, I know, like, of a few people, but, like, I'm technically a semester behind from, like, when my normal graduating, you know, people were. So, like, all my real friends from college have already graduated. So, yeah. I'm just like, I don't know anyone in this class. And they all know each other because they, like, went to classes together, but not really me. I was one little thing behind. Literally just 2 classes behind, actually. So, I'm just like, but it's going to work out, and I think the class will be good, and it's taught by 2 professors, and I have an A in it right now, I think.
And then you'll be done in December. You don't sound very excited.
No. I am. I was reading a thing that was due.
Uh-oh. I'm gonna find my cord to plug my computer in. Hang on.
I had to take a math quiz. I'm like, why can I not escape math?
I thought you were
Newsflash, did not do good. I was like, oops. I was like, it's okay. I figured it out. It's only 25 out of 1,000 points. I think I can make it up. I did not do good, though. I'm like, can I retake this? Because that wasn't it, sis. So, and this teacher doesn't, like, put any grades in. So, like, it makes my grade look, like, awful. Because this is the only thing that's in there as a grade. And we've already done, like, 3 assignments or 4 assignments or whatever.
Yeah.
And none of them are in there. So I'm like, ugh. So it makes me look like I'm failing the course because, of course, I failed the math test.
Of course.
But in my advertising course, I have an A, so holler.
Hey. That's good.
I'm, like, looking at what assignments are due next, and I already did it. I'm just, like, blessed.
Even better.
But, anyway, that's my life right now. Just Wasps, school, and work. I think it is a good time to say goodbye to our followers here, and they can look forward to more podcasts now that we are doing social distance.
More often.
Long distance
doing them more often
recording.
I have a microphone now.
I know, we're in the fancy dancies now. One day we're going to have a full recording studio.
I wish. Now when I go to Florida, I can take this with me, and Presley can be on the podcast with me.
Oh yeah, we do need her on. We desperately need her on.
We do.
Well, goodbye everybody. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day or night, depending on when you're listening. And we'll see you again. Bye.